nPro launches a new feature, a brand new feature for exporting the results from the software into Microsoft Word or a PDF. I want to show you in this very short video how that works and what we developed for you to use the software even more efficient. Let me share my screen and show you the software. You will find the new functionality here on the result page. Before you had only the Excel sheet export, but now you can also create a report. And if you click on this, you will receive a Word document. And this is an example that I would like to show you. It's a pretty long report actually. So we are collecting all the data that you input and also all the result data in this document. So it starts here with a cover, and then we have the first chapter. It's a summary where we have just the main important results collected in a plot, for example. Then we have the chapter supply scenarios. There we list all scenarios that you loaded into the scenario comparison in the software. And from there you can see that you have a fact sheet for every scenario. I'll make it a bit larger here, a fact sheet with all the important facts about the scenario. Then information about the buildings. So how many buildings do you have? What's the heat demand? What's the space heating demand? And so on. We have almost all the tables, the result tables that you find in the software also in this report here. With all the important data. Then for this first scenario, we have a section heat network. There you find all the results for the heat network simulation. Also the graphs that you find in the software, they are also here in the Word document. And then we have the subsection Energy Hub here, where we list all the design parameters for the Energy Hub calculation. We also have the economic results with all the tables that you find in the software, the net present value, for example, and then also some ecological parameters. We list all the scenarios. So that was scenario number 1. Here it starts with scenario number 2. It's the same structure. So first the fact sheet, then the building descriptions, then the heat network results, and then finally the economic results. And that's how we list all the scenarios one by one. And then in chapter 3, we do the scenario comparison and export the important table for this. So the optimization of the Energy Hub, the economic summary, you find these tables also in the software, and then a few plots that summarize the results of the scenario comparison. Last but not least, the appendix. It's also very important because we have actually 2 goals for this export of the report. The first one is to give you a template to do your own report if you have a project and you need to make a project report at the end. We hope that you can use many sections of the report, maybe the tables, maybe the graphs, maybe the whole template, whatever you want. But there's also a second goal, and this is that you can document your input parameters. So here in the appendix, you do not only get a explanation of the calculation here in the first section, but you also get all the input parameters for the project. So for example, the heat network settings, which parameters did you put for the calculation, what's the depth, what's the diversity factor, and so on and so on. So you find all the parameters in this appendix, and this hopefully helps you also to document your calculation, not only to see it in the software, but also that you can save it locally on your computer and have it on your own. The last section is here the project and weather data of the appendix. There you get also the plots for the weather profiles in more detail. And yeah, this is the report for this example report with 2 scenarios. It's 55 pages, so quite a lot of content, and we are still working on it. Right now, it's a beta version, so it's working pretty well, but not perfectly. And we definitely need your feedback also. So please tell us what you like about the report and maybe also what should be improved. And we are integrating actually a new system to encourage you even more to provide us feedback. So if you click here on Create Report, you will find a new system that is called beta tokens, and you can use this beta tokens. So if you help us to develop these beta features of the software and then improve it with us together, then you can already use them in the beta stage. You can export the reports, and if you're running out of these beta tokens, you can give us feedback and provide us feedback, maybe send us a example report that you created based on our report, for example. And you find all the information how you can collect tokens here on this website. So feel free to report bugs and so on, because that helps us, of course, to improve the report. All right, so please try the export with the beta tokens, and then please help us to improve the report, because I think we can even enhance it more. Right now, it's it's already a very good first draft, I would say, but we would like to improve it and make it even more comprehensive. All right, thank you very much. If there are questions, please comment below the video or send us an email. Always, that's possible. And please don't hesitate to send us your feedback. Actually, that we developed this report is also based on your feedback. So it really helps us to develop nPro as our users need it. Thank you very much, and thank you for your attention, and see you next time.